Aloha, mahalo, and welcome. Thanks for joining me today, another day in paradise. And today we're going to focus on our core, those abdominal muscles, making them stronger, a little flatter. Remember, it always starts in the kitchen, right? So abs are made in the kitchen. We just fine-tune them on the mat, in the gym, wherever you like. So today we're going to focus on those abs. Water handy if you need it. Hopefully a smile on your face, some challenging moves, and we'll get through this and get on with the day. Warming up, my friends, to start in a seated position. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, rotate, placing that left hand to the top of the right thigh, right hand behind you, sit up tall. Turn and take your gaze out over that back shoulder. Couple good deep breaths here. Inhale, reach to the sky, turn back to face front, and exhale, rotate to the left, right hand to the top of the thigh, left hand behind you, sit up as tall as you can sit, and then take your gaze out over that back shoulder. Feels good. Inhale, reach to the sky, turn back to face front. Exhale, release that right hand down, left arm up and over, and we're just going to sway side to side. Just getting that body warmed up, letting it know it's time to work. Noticing if there's any resistance. Hopefully not. The body loves to work. Let's do one more each side. I hope wherever you are, it is a beautiful day. It certainly is here. Inhale, reach to the sky. Both arms come up. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. Working those core muscles to slowly release all the way down. Relaxing the weight of the upper body down. And just breathe. Inhale, circle the hands back by your hips. Big circle those arms up and overhead. And release those arms down by your sides. Let's turn, come up onto all fours to a tabletop position. Hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width, core is nice and strong. We're going to extend that right leg, flexing the foot, toes tapping the mat. We lift and tap, lift and tap, lift and tap, lift and tap, lift, tap. So just that lift and tap, working those core muscles, working our glutes and our hamstrings. 2 more. And last one. We're going to come down onto that left forearm. Right hand just placing where you feel comfortable. We're going to take that right foot out just slightly, and then we're going to pull that right knee in and tap it back. Pull that right knee in, tap it back. In and out. Keeping that core strong. Breathing. 3, 2, and 1. And coming back up, pull that knee in. Extend the left leg out. Flex your foot. Lift and lowers. Keeping that core strong so we're not arching that back. Nice level spine. Hips remain square. Pelvis is steady. Drawing that belly button in and up. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Setting those toes down, coming down onto that right forearm, and adjust that left hand however you need to. We're going to take that left leg out just slightly and pull it in towards the elbow and tap it back. Pull it in and tap it back. Keeping that belly button drawn in, and just breathe. Whole body's working here, but we're really firing up those core muscles. Where else do you feel it? 3, 2, and 1. We come back up to the palms of the hands, to tabletop. And let's sit it back to child's pose. Extend those arms out nice and long. And just a nice little stretch for the hips, for the quads, for the glutes, for the back. Let's extend those arms out as long as you can get them, reaching towards the top of your mat. And we're going to inhale it up to a modified plank. Core is strong. We're going to do our very best to keep those hips from rocking. We come down onto our left forearm and then our right. Right and left. Left. Right. Right. Left. Left. Right. Right. Left. You want to make it harder? Lift those knees. You can open up your feet a little bit wider, so that wider stance allows you to keep the hips from shifting too much. The narrower the stance, the more challenging it becomes. Last one on the left. And we switch to the right. Keep your breath going. This is a challenging one. We just dove head first right into those abs. Last one. And lift those hips. That feels pretty good. Yes, indeed. Working those shoulders, working the core. Yeah, those up downs on those planks are, oof, those are good stuff. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, tap that left hand back to the right toes. Inhale it to plank. Exhale, right hand, left toes. And back to plank. Alternating sides. Keeping that belly button drawn in. And just breathe. Let's do one more each side. This just feels good for the shoulders. Breathe. Hold your plank. Lift out of those shoulders, lengthen through the crown of the head. And we're going to alternate bending knees. And again, keeping those hips level. Try not to sway those hips too much. Drawing that belly button in and up. And extend those legs. Lift your hips to down dog. Sway those hips side to side. We come back to center. Shifting your weight to your right foot. Left toes to the sky. Exhale and sweep that left foot through. We're going to walk those hands towards center, sweeping those feet out to an outside edge of your mat. Toes are slightly turned out, core is strong, and we rise. Oh, we're deep in those legs. Finding that breath. We bring the hands behind the head, and we alternate, rocking side to side. Breathe. Slow it down. Find that breath. Go at your pace, my friend. Yeah, feel those legs working. Oh, those obliques working. One more. And back to center. Release those hands. Extend the legs. And release the weight of the upper body down. We lift just slightly, bend those knees. We walk our hands back towards the top of the mat. Runner's lunge. Lift those hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. We inhale it to high plank. Toes or knees, slow as you can. Crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. And exhale to down dog. Find your breath. The end of your exhale, take the gaze between your hands. Walk your feet in to forward fold. Bending the knees, lowering your bottom down, slow and steady. Finding a safe way to come down onto your bottom. We bring the hands behind the thighs, sitting up to boat pose. Rolling those shoulders back and down. Find your breath. We can keep those knees bent, you can keep the hands supporting, or you can release those arms and extend those legs, lifting the chest. Find your breath. Now you can keep those legs steady, or you can alternate, scissor kicking those legs. Breathe. Keeping that chest lifted. You can make it a little smaller, you can bring it down, you can keep it big. You do you. Working those quads, working those hip flexors. Holy cow. Pull it in. Find your breath. And again, you can keep the support behind your legs, lifting that chest. Or you can release, and we're going to open up those knees, keeping the big toes to touch. Extend the legs, sweep it around. Pull it in. Open the knees. Kick it out. Sweep it around. Pull it in. Knees, V, touch, and pull. Knees, V, touch, and pull. 2 more times. Knee, V, touch, and pull. Knees, V, touch, and pull. And come forward to butterfly. Find your breath. Quiet that breath down. And let's slowly roll it up. Extending those legs out long, flex your feet, reach to the sky. Lengthen, hinge it forward. Release your hands. Relax the weight of your head. Just stretch it out. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Let's pull that right knee in, and we're just going to slowly lower ourselves back. Pulling the knee in towards the chest. Left leg is lifted. We lift the upper body. 2 tugs and switch. 2 tugs and switch. 2 tugs and switch. So you can keep that upper body down, or you can keep that upper body off the mat, working to get as much shoulders off the mat as you can, those shoulder blades. Find your breath. One more each side. Pull it in and release it down. Extend those arms out to a T. Extend those legs to the sky. Slowly lower both legs down. Circle the legs out and around. Now you can absolutely do this 1 leg at a time and around. Lower. Circle it around and down. Or keep it with both legs. Circle it around and up. Lower. Circle it around and up. So you're trying to minimize the amount of movement in the upper body and just make it all happen through your hip joint. Keeping that belly button drawn in. Last one this direction. Now we're going to reverse it. So if you're doing those single legs, you're just going to go out first and then back up. Out first and back up. Out and up, out, and up. Breathe. Two more. And last one. Flexing those feet at the top, reach those fingertips towards the sky, and we're just going to alternate. Reaching, reaching. How far can you reach? So depending upon how long your legs are, you might be able to reach those toes. You might not. With my short little legs, I can reach past my toes. One more each side, and then we're going to do both. So take the head down, shoulders down, fingertips up, and we reach and hold. Breathe. Can you lift your bum off the mat? So there's kind of this scooping going on through the belly. And release. Lift it up. Scoop. Can you get your tailbone off the mat? And release. These are intense. Lift. That little scoop right through the belly. And release. Scoop. And release. Scoop. And release. One more time. Scoop. And release. Pull those knees in. Open those arms out to a T. Pull your knees out and away from you just a little bit. And we take those knees to the left as low as you can without releasing all the way down. And then come back to center. We take it to the right. Almost all the way down. And then back to center. If you like, you can extend those legs more. We just really want to work to keep that 90-degree bend between the hip and the leg. So that thigh bone staying right at that 90 degrees, coming right out of that hip joint as we rock it side to side. So the longer your legs, the longer the lever, the more intense. Find your breath. These just feel good. They work you hard, but they feel so good. So it's that spinal flexibility as well as that core strength. We come back to center. Pull the knees in. Breathe. We lift ourselves up to a nice tight little ball, pulling the hands behind the head. Let's extend that left leg out as we turn that left shoulder towards the right knee and switch. So really working to lift the shoulder towards your knee as opposed to the elbow. That'll make you twist a little bit more, make you work a little bit harder, and get a little more bang for your buck. Who doesn't want that? Again, keeping with your breath. You can go as fast or as slow as you like. Just really work to get that shoulder up as opposed to the elbow. One more each. And lower yourself down. Pull those knees in. That feels good. And releasing those feet to the mat. Arms come down by your sides. Open your palms to the sky. As you exhale, lift the upper body. We're going to reach with those right fingertips towards that right heel 3 times and come back to center. Reach with the left hand 3 times. Come back to center. Now, if that neck starts to get tired, just use support with one hand when you come back to center. And relax the weight of that head into the hand. Otherwise, just keep those arms extended. Breathe. Almost there. One more each. Back to center and release. Extend those arms out to a T. Slowly drop both knees to the left and turn and take your gaze out over that right arm. Awesome work. Hopefully you broke a little sweat, felt a little fire in your belly. Coming back to center, dropping those knees to the right, and turning your gaze out over that left arm. Such a beautiful day. So happy to have you with me for part of it. And I hope I carry with you for the rest of the day. Just a little reminder that somebody's got your back. Or today, your front. Coming back to center. Extend the arms, extend those legs. Let's roll it over onto the tummy. Coming up onto your elbows. Cobra pose, just stretching that belly. Go ahead and release it down, hands right by your chest. Press yourself back to child's pose. I hope whatever you have in store today includes some fun and some laughter. I leave you feeling strong and healthy. Always remember, it's about being consistent, guys. It's about doing your best every time you step onto your mat. Really, every time you open those beautiful eyes, we just do our best. We walk our hands back up, and let's find that seated position. My wish for you, my friend, is a fabulous day. I hope you have it, and many, many, many more. Take care of yourselves. Be well. And until the next time, namaste.